Hi, this is Miss Worley, one of the academic coaches at Park Street, and this video is going to show you how to assign assignments in Pearson. And actually the name is changed to Savvas now, which is the same as Pearson. And in your textbook, you'll see Envision, but all three of them are the same company. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And when I sign in, I'm going to hit Browse. Since this is a demo account, I have a lot more additions on here, but you're probably just going to have one or however many you're working with. I'm going to go to 4th grade. Excuse me. Scroll down. I'm just going to look at topic 1, lesson 1. Okay. And before we get started, I'm going to scroll down because I'm going to actually assign the practice buddy, additional practice. I just wanted to bring to your attention that when you see this person, looks like a little seat belt that has a slash through it, you have to make sure you assign the topic because it will not automatically populate in your student's Schoology page. So if it has the person, the seatbelt person, you have to assign it. It will not show up on their account, their Schoology account, when they click onto Pearson, unless it's been assigned. So we're going to assign, and right here you will see the title. You can keep the title as is, or you can change it to something that you would like to entitle it. But make sure whatever you change the title to, you keep it the same in Schoology, so you won't cause any confusion. You just want to make sure everything is the same. I'm going to go ahead, click on my start date. We'll go with the 16th, and we'll just put in the 18th. And right here, you want to make sure that you give the students any type of instruction. You want to keep it as clear as you can. Clarity leads to less questions and less confusion. So for example, if I want to type in, let's see, in Schoology, oops, I want, oh, I'm all you to first excuse me, watch my spelling, the pre-recorded video. With the guided, I'll fix the spelling in a minute. The guided practice before completing assignment. Before starting the assignment. And you can see that you actually have a lot more characters remaining. So whatever you feel you need to add to it to give clarity, you want to do that. The more you put here, the less confusion you'll have and the less questions that you'll receive from students when they start to work on their assignment. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and enter the group. You can actually assign individual students, or if you have a group of students that you want to do this particular lesson. But I'm going to do the whole class, and most of yours will probably be the whole class. And then you click Assign, and you'll see right here the lesson's already been assigned. Okay, I'm going to also show you another way, excuse me, that you can assign lessons, and it involves creating a playlist. Okay, so if I go, let me go to right here where it says classes. I want to show you where I just assigned the lesson. Oops. Go down. And here's the assignment. And right now it has 0. It was only 1 student in that class, but the student has not, 0 out of 1 has completed the lesson. And this is the one we just assigned. So you can definitely make sure once you assign it, go to classes and click on your class and make sure it actually did go there. Okay, now I'm going to show you how, that's one way you can create assignments. So I'm going to show you if you want, and that's really dealing if you want to just give the class 1 lesson. So now I'm going to show you if you want to, or how to assign assignments where you want to maybe assign the whole topic, and that involves a lot more lessons, and that is called creating a playlist. So I'm going to go back again to 4th grade, and the main difference, they're still assigning lessons. This is just, you're just making a playlist, and you can assign these 2 weeks in advance or a week in advance. Say if I want to make a playlist and I want to just populate it with lessons or assignments from all 4 of those lessons. So, but right now we're just going to focus on lesson, excuse me, lesson 1. I'm going to scroll down. If you wanted to, you could assign the, where is the one I was looking for? The interactive student edition. That just gives you everything that you want, the whole student workbook. But I want to create my own. I want to assign and customize mine. So I'm just going to go down. We're going to do each one individually. First of all, I want to assign the visual learning. And remember, we're creating a playlist now. So I'm going to click add to my playlist. And my computer just froze. Okay, there it is. I don't have a playlist yet, so I'm going to go ahead and create it. And remember, whatever title I put here, I need to make sure that I name it the same that I do in Schoology so they won't get confused. So I'll just say topic 1, lesson 1-1, visual learning. And that's my playlist. Okay, and if I go to my playlist, you'll see the playlist is entitled Topic 1, Lesson 1-1, Visual Learning. And the first thing I assigned was the visual learning. So now I'm going to go back and we're just going to continue. I'm going to assign 3 more assignments to this playlist. And I'm going to go down next. Topic 1, Lesson 1. Let's say we just did the visual learning. Now I want to assign the practice buddy, additional practice. And I'll go to the playlist, click the drop down arrow and find the one that we just did, vision. Oh, oops. Oh, that's not the right one. Pull it down. Lesson. Here, and we'll add it and we'll go to the playlist and you can see we've added that one. That's the second assignment on the playlist. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go ahead and add an additional assignment. Topic 1. Oh, this thing is tricky. Lesson 1-1. Now I want to give the student some remediation. Well, actually, yeah, because I'll do the quick check last. Or you can put enrichment, whatever you want. You can assign enrichment. You can assign that to a couple of the students, or you can do remediation. I'm going to go ahead and do reteach to build understanding. I'm going to add it to the playlist. Scroll down to Topic 1, Lesson 1-1, Visual Learning, add. And you can see, you get the hang of it, and you see this is the third one. I'm going to go back and add one more. I'm going to add the quick check. So I'll go down. 1, lesson 1. And remember, the playlist, you can put as much as you want on it, and I'll show you that you'll assign as you want. I mean, as needed, which, oops, forgot. I want to assign it. So let me go back to the quick check. And I want to add it to the playlist. Before I do that, I want to let you know that you can customize your quick check. The quick check comes with 5 problems. What is this? Your new change. Okay, it comes with 5, but if you don't want your students to do all 5, you can scroll down. You can delete the one. Just delete the ones that you don't want them to do. And then hit done, and then it will have it customized for you. But for the sake of this, I'm going to assign all 5 of them for the quick check. So I'm going to add it to the playlist, and you get the hang of it now. And then we're going to scroll down. Sorry, my fingers are. Let me find it. Right here. Add. Go to playlist. Now you can see that for the playlist, topic 1, lesson 1-1, visual learning, or whatever you want to name it, we have 5. We've added 4 lessons to our playlist. Now, just because it's on here does not mean it has been assigned. So you have to assign it. Right. This is what I was saying. If you want to create your lessons in advance, 2 or 3 weeks in advance, you can put as many as you want on this playlist, and assign them as needed. So say, for example, you might only want to do the quick check today. So you can just click the quick check and assign it. I'm going to go ahead and select all because I want them to do all of these. I'm going to assign this for the whole week, or maybe 3 or 4 days. So I will hit assign all. And here's the topic, the title. If you want to change it, you can, but just remember it needs to be the same that is in Schoology, so it won't be any confusion. I'll put the 16th, and I'll say the due date. I'll give them 2 days. Same thing here. If you want any extra instructions, you will put the instructions right there. Remember, clarity in the instructions. The more you put in the instructions there, the more time it will save you. And then you come over here, and this is the part I was saying you could have one. This is just like the first part that we did when you were just making creating one assignment. So I'm going to do the whole class, and we're going to assign it. So it says the whole class. Nice, you've already assigned it. So let me come back out for a minute. Once you're done, you go to your library, and you can see this is the playlist. And you can see where it's assigned. Once the students start, I'm going to click on data. And I'm going to scroll down, and you'll see there's nothing to show because none of the students have done any of their work. So once they have, you'll be able to find out. It'll show you what the students have done, their scores, their progress, their percentage, and then you can reply back to the students with any information that you deem appropriate that they might need to help them with the assignment. So I hope that helped, and that is how you assign student work through Pearson. Thank you very much.